Hey Cancer, Jophia Mind Tarot here with your mid November, my goodness, 2024 Tarot and Oracle card readings. So for the mid month of November, Cancer, we'll go over the energy that's coming towards you, but also looking at what's going on within your psyche as a collective. We do have other additional Oracle and tarot decks here to clarify. But let's see what's going on for you. Again, excuse my voice. I'm getting over some allergies here. So let's see what comes out for you. Spirit, what is the general energies for the collective coming towards the collective sign of Cancer? Thank you, Spirit. This is a new deck to the channel, so I'll just be reading the cards as needed, the guidebook, I mean, as needed. One more shuffle. Ooh, that went a little bit out of whack. All right, so here we go. Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh, there are many that came out for you. So we do have Oba. So Oba is you having a fighting spirit, male or female. You are the loving. It represents a loving person, usually a loving wife, but it could be a loving husband as well. I don't want to take the cards on face value. Or it could take that. It could be that you are having a loving person in your life, or this is about a loving person. But with the sun in the reverse here, makes me feel that there's a unhappiness within you if you're this person, Cancer. There's a overall unhappiness. Maybe something that you wish for, that you're waiting for, doesn't seem to be coming forward. So there's a general like, like how much more of this, Um, let's see. We do have the five of air, so this could be conflict that's going on within. Hmm. This is Venus in Uranus. Venus in Uranus. So maybe something unexpected in love. Hmm. Five of air. We'll look further into this card. We have the three of earth. This is an earth sign. But the three of earth usually in the traditional sense is coming together. It's like the three of pentacles. Hmm. All right. And then we also have the two of air. Usually means, but this card seems to be coming together of the minds to like individuals. But in the traditional sense, it's like the two of swords. It's something you're not seeing, something that's not clear. And then we have there's a lot of air here. We also have the eight of air, feeling trapped. That you can't get out of a particular situation that you feel trapped in, weighed down. So let's look at the five of air. So, five of air. Well, we don't have to go far. So, five of air talks about flirting with danger, a brave but unsuitable attitude altogether. Although some of your characteristics may lead you to triumph, don't let greed of others influence you. Mm. They say here in the what's going on in this scene is that many water birds share lakes and rivers in Africa. However, it does not appear to be dangerous for these birds. Hmm. Some of them warn crocodiles when a man is coming and even clean their teeth by removing vestiges of food. So, even though these birds are helping this crocodile, oh, I didn't even see this crocodile. Oh my goodness. There's a crocodile in this picture right here. Right here. Sorry for my nails. There's a crocodile right here. And so these cranes pick the food out of the crocodile's teeth sometimes. Um, Cranes at risk of being annihilated because of their colorful plumage. The real danger is barely visible. So it's like, ooh, and a barrel of a rifle. All of this action is going on while the cranes here not seeing crap. They're not seeing anything. It's like all these present dangers are about, but I don't think that this person is seeing it. Hmm. They said to, although some of your characteristics may lead you to triumph, don't let the greed of others influence you. Reject vanity and pride. So there's something saying to be wary here, or you see a situation where you have to be wary of vanity and pride. You have to pay attention to this particular situation that you're in. So it could be that you're working with a group of people, right? But that there are present dangers. And you could be coming up as somebody who is loving, faithful, or maybe meeting someone who seems loving and faithful, but has a general unhappiness within. And with the two of air here, yeah, they're forming a heart. So it says searching for ideals, effective oral and written communication. There's love in everything that you do. So working together, this is like almost like something seeming to be beautiful, but it has like a dangerous undertone to it. And it all comes from this person, this Oba person. Or maybe you could be this person who is generally seen as, loving and, you know, fighting for what's right. And you're working with others, in a sense of bringing stuff together. But then there's this undercurrent of something that could be entrapping or not safe. It's like all that glitters is not gold kind of thing. So we have searching for ideals, as I said, agreements, transactions, joining of strengths, friendship. There is love in everything you do, and you strike a balance between the material and spiritual. They say, as a presage of death, a swan makes guttural noises that later turn into a melody. Such magical music is heard from a distance and imposes silence on its partner as a sign of respect. This inexorable silence is also observed by their fellow swans, who witness the scene with extreme loyalty. So you could be loyal to something that has a hidden danger to it. Let's see. It is like, it's so funny. There's a kind of delicate dance here. All right. So, why is this five of air here? Why is this five of air here? What is the danger? So this five of cups in the reversed. Five of cups meaning disappointment. But in the reverse means like, something that maybe something that continually disappoints you or was disappointing. And then what is the two of air? I'll get more information as to what this could be, but this is really it's really mysterious here. Um a lot came out. We have the nine of cups. I'm sorry, the knight of cups. So this is messages of love. We have the Knight of Pentacles. There's a lot of knight energy here, but this is in the reverse. We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. This talks about it's non-reciprocal love. We have the Empress, abundance, and the Seven of Wands. So you could be working with a person, or yeah, confirmation, you could be working with a person or in a situation with a person that I don't know if this person seems to be like keeping you at a distance. It could be that this person has been disappointed before, but they're given all the signals of wanting to work with you, wanting to be in a camaraderie with you, but then there's also this energy of just feeling so burdened, and so there's a I think you'll be meeting this energy, or this could be you. This could be you, not, this is Empress. Empress is someone who is, abundant, somebody who, it could be a divorced person as well, right? A person who's divorced, but someone who sits in her own domain, male or female, and has grown something for themselves. But I think the spirit is trying to describe this person who seems beautiful, seems loving, but there's a general energy of feeling like something is not safe. And they could be, like, they have been disappointed before when they thought a situation was harmonious. They weren't aware of the dangers that were around them at the time, and now they feel burdened and trapped by something that they had to put up boundaries because there was some love that was given was not reciprocal. And it could have been with a younger earth sign or someone that they're not in communication with. But you could be coming in as the Knight of Cups, or there's some kind of message of love to this person. You could be giving them this message, or they could be giving it to you, sending you this message of kindness, of love, of expression. But in within, it's like seeing the outside of a person, but then having a look on the inside. And the inside, it feels not, it feels hopeless almost. Let's see, Oba. Let's talk about Oba. Let me, before we move on, I'm going to Oba here. um so she had to, wasn't this lady had to, hmm she so there's a legend that Oba, wishing to keep his love and following Oshun's advice and instructions, cut off one of her ears, which is why part of her face is covered by the shield, to prepare her soup that her husband liked very much. However, despite her advisor's prediction, when her husband came home and noticed her head was covered by a white cloth, he was surprised and asked why. Mm. And at the same time he asked, at the same time he asked what they were going to eat, Oba seems not to hear and went on with her chores. Hmm. She Oh, so I think this person kind of, in the name of love, did something almost as a sacrifice. They sacrificed themselves for something, and it turned out not to be as they expected. Oba's self mutilation could be a defacement of of her happiness, closing her ears to what her reasoning and scale of value showed her. Hmm. Yeah. This person is not very trusting, and it could be what they experienced in the past. So this could be you or someone that you'll be meeting. So what's going on within you? So I'll be able to tell if this is you or someone else. And I mean, it could still be you now, but let's see. Spirit, what's going on within the inner psyche of the Cancer Collective here for the mid month of November? What's going on within their world? Oh, oh, okay. So you unsure, but okay. So this came out for. There's a lot of people feeling some kind of inner pain here. It says distorted desire. You feel as if you are someone at least feels that they are trying to escape a past that actively haunts them, but it's like they're going through some kind of change. So this could be you, Cancer. Um, the unknown. Okay, so you don't know what is going to come. There's a feeling of trying to use your intuition to figure things out. We do have the circles. Clarity begins in the eye of the storm. That's interesting. So you went through something that was quite difficult. I think this is you. Or if it's not you, this could be someone that you're meeting. If this none of this happened to you. So you went through a situation that was quite difficult, and it's no longer difficult in terms of what is happening at the moment, but it's still there with you. So what is the eye of the storm? There's absolute calm within the eye of the storm, but then we could still look around and see the carnage. You could still look around and see the destruction that happened. So there's something where you feel uneasy with a situation that has happened. And maybe this situation is no longer in your life, but it left remnants. So let's look at the circles to see, what further explanation we could gather from it. All right, let's put it this way. So, number 34. Our thoughts, emotions, behavior, and relationship patterns are potentially detrimentally circular when they remain unconscious. So this person maybe kept going, in cycles with the same kind of, either with one person or in relationships where they had to put up boundaries because they felt something was something that it wasn't. They ended up in situations where they were continually disappointed. It started off real rosy and prim, and then it turned. So this person here has an underlying happiness of whatever comes before, sorry, whatever comes toward them that they're not, quite sure of. So they said, if we do nothing different happens. We will only continue to react our default setting automatically. A life lived in circles inevitably limits what is possible for us. It can also be particularly harmful when toxic relationships, addictions, or financial dependence is involved. Yeah. So it could be that this person is unconscious of this. Could be this is you, because I'm asking what is going on in your inner world. So this is you. You feel like you keep meeting the same person. And when you meet a person coming in, there's this inner feeling of insecurity, feeling unhappy, feeling trapped, because it's almost like, okay, is this another person in the same body? Am I going to be left to dry? Is this person going to devour me and just leave me for, feeling like I'm giving too much and not getting back? Is this going to be unrequited love again? Will I be given too much? Will I have to sacrifice in order to make to make the situation work? Let me ask Spirit, what is the unknown here? What is this unknown? I think this unknown, if I were to, before I shuffle this deck, this unknown is not knowing if you're going into another situation like this. So, why is the unknown here, Spirit? Because you feel bound to this, trapped by it, trapped by karma, trapped by something that, I don't know if it's karma so much as like trapped by something that you can't see clearly. One more shuffle. Not sure if I cleared the deck, but let me do that now. Okay, NV. All right, well, let me just look at this because it didn't want peace. Okay, I'm a being of love and release all negative energy. So let me just think, because it did kind of make me want to see it. So there's an overall feeling of grief, of the unknown. It's like having a general sadness, you know, because grief also has with it a bit of regret. But with grief, it's like there's loss. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it, and denial. I'll acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So there's grief behind this unknown. There's this general feeling of loss, and it's a continual feeling of losing something. But there's desire behind it, but it's not the right kind, which has to change. Now we have here envy. I'm the same as everybody with different challenges. So I don't know if there's a feeling of envy here that you're not seeing. Meaning, when I say envy, it's like wanting something but not quite knowing how to get it. Maybe you could be seeing others that have what that you think that they have that you want, right? But there's a challenge, because what you want, you can't seem to get it. So there's also peace. I'm a being of love, and I release all negative energy. There's no sense of peace here. You envy others people's feeling of peace and happiness, or you feel like they envy you. Could be that. Maybe what it is that when you go into these situations, other people could be envious of your peace. And so they create chaos for you, and you're not seeing that when you're going into it. All right. So in relationships, who does Cancer often meet that causes this, unrequited, dangerous situation? What is this that keeps happening? What is the circles about? Spirit. What are these circles about? What they keep bumping into? What is it that they're not seeing when it comes to relationships? One more shuffle. Let's see what comes out. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, girl with a snake. You're not seeing the narcissist. You're not seeing you caught up in the cycle of empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. So it's like you keep falling for people who want to take from you in terms of your empathy. And then with the hand of cards, take a chance, risk being strategic options, not throwing hand gambling. So this person is risking, they're not showing their hand, they're not showing who they really are. They have options. Heart with a key, welcome in love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. This is how they want to come towards you. They want to come towards you as, you know, they're the one, their heart is open, but they're being strategic. They're not coming genuinely. What can Cancer do to overcome this? What do they need to do in order to kind of see this more clearly? Would you be able to tell us? Oh, not be able to tell us. Do you want to tell us, Spirit? Let me see. What what is one of the first signs that Cancer can see where this person has nefarious intentions? What will have to break the cycle? Oh, it's going into 29 minutes. This is just interesting to me. Let's see. What can Cancer do, Spirit? Will you tell us? All right, just one card came out. Love spell. Feeling a sense of being bewitched. Feeling as if you are, too much into it. It's just you feel sucked in. If you feel sucked in and overwhelmed, that's a clear sign. Pregnancy, someone is expecting intimacy. So it could be too that they want to, it's like a love bombing. right? It's also here where there is like maybe wanting to get you pregnant or get into some, sorry about the background noise, getting into some kind of situation where they want to make you, to get you pregnant, or they want you to get them pregnant. Because of this intense sexual chemistry. It's all about wanting to draw you in. All right. So, what is the advice, Spirit, for the Cancer Collective? What is your advice? Spirit, what is the advice for the Cancer Collective for the mid month of November 2024? Spirit, thank you. What is the advice? One more shuffle. Some heavy energy for the signs, especially Taurus and Gemini. This you as well. Spirit, you have any advice? Ooh, it's a lot, but this deck is a little bit thick, so I'm gonna just draw. If it doesn't come out this time, I'll just draw it. Okay, yeah, it's too many. I'm just gonna just draw one, two. Okay, two wanted to come out. So we have, you have earned all your stripes with lioness here. So whatever you experienced in the past, you have earned your stripes. You've gotten the experience. Use prior experiences to determine future behavior. So if you saying, you know what, if this feels familiar, then keep away from it. All right. We do have this tale reminds me of like a mermaid, a siren. It almost wanting you to, you could be focused in on yourself, and this person could be wanting to have you look at them. So they're doing stuff all over here in order to draw you in. And she's reading this book of fairy tales. So if it feels like a fairy tale, I would avoid it. So we have here stars. You can manifest your every wish. So if you really want this, you can have it, you know, by avoiding what is not good for you and treating your body like the palace it is. So having better self confidence, okay? And really appreciating yourself. Don't feel like you have to change for anyone. Don't feel like somebody can use you for your body, even. Okay? So I hope this helped and I hope it resonated, Cancer. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next reading, okay? Take care, Cancer. Bye.